What's good, YouTube? Man, as you see, your boy back, man. Listen. I'm back. I'm locked in. You might be wondering, what's the reason for the name change? Um, and if you're not, I'm gonna tell you anyway. But nah, hear me. So, what I wanted to do is separate my music brand from my gaming. And when I say separated, I mean as far as like, I don't want it to just be one and one. You feel me? I want like when people think of me for music, they call me one thing. If you feel me, you think about me for gaming, you call me another. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, out of all things NATO, bro, like why that? Like, bro, I'm one of them weird people, bro. I'm one of those and I don't even know if it's weird, but like I had like little like passions and stuff growing up. Um I used to be one of them people that used to like, I used to like tornadoes and shit. I used to like just like I feel like dangerous stuff because like bro, I used to like venomous snakes and all that other shit. I used to get the books and all that and read everything and everybody, I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care about it at all. But and it's a little deeper as far as like the actual meaning behind it. But that's whole nother story for another day. If it's really that deep, just drop it in the comments, bro, and I can, I'll make a little short video about what's the reasoning for that. As you also see, the release date for all NHA clothing, all the merch, November 11th, man. November 11th. We dropping the merch. Everything is gonna be, you feel me? We finna be on that, bro. I promise you. I told you I've been working hard on everything. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't even finished yet. But like I said, bro, merch coming November 11th, 2025. You know what I mean? Your boy is locked in. You know what I mean? Hey, look, so we're about to get into this 2K. So let me go ahead and say this now. Just because you're my friend, it does not mean that you're excluded from being held to a standard, bro. I get it. Everybody play the game for different reasons. You want to have fun, that's cool, but we are also playing for a different reason. I'm playing because it's something that I want. Like I want this is something I want. This is like my passion. So taking this YouTube thing serious, taking gaming serious, I want to actually be able to be one of those people that can be like, yeah, I went to a 2K community day. So I'm not like I will have fun, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm grinding. I'm trying to, you know, promote my brand. I am trying to, make myself bigger in the community, and I can't do that by playing around and all this extra stuff. I want to be known as a legitimate player, you know what I mean? Collaborate with other people at some point, but that starts here and bullshitting around not gonna get me nowhere. So, like I said, my friends, I do have to hold y'all accountable. Shit has to change. Um, and there's no hard feelings there. Not at all. Um, I will have, the city. This is actually from NBA 2K26. So you can pay attention to that, pause the video if you want. I'm just gonna keep going on. But my thing is one thing I can't do is just allow myself to be, you know, held back. And I'm not saying that, I don't fuck with nobody, we ain't friends, no, none of that. It's just like if you gonna join and play with me, you have to take it more serious. I'm not, I'm not doing the joining the party, listen to music. I'm not doing the joining the party, you on the phone, you got seven different things to do. Um, a lot's gonna change, at least for me. And that doesn't mean like I said, I still all my guys I rock with them. Um, but there's a time when I will want to have fun, but most of the time I'm gonna be locked in and trying to, progress. So, um, Pro Am, I'm gonna be holding Pro Am tryouts. I'm gonna give it like 2 weeks for everybody to get their builds together. and badges in play, but there are going to be rules, regulations. Um, and with that being said, excuse me, you don't have to join. So when you do, I don't want to hear anything about how I'm playing. I'm taking it too serious. This is completely up to you. And I guess like with that being said, um there's also crews. Like you're gonna see in this video, I have full breakdown. I'm not really sure how long this video is gonna be, but this is right off of 2K's um stream. Uh they added crews back. You can have up to 50 players. I'm literally trying to fill that 50 player roster out. Like it doesn't have to be filled out. Like, but you know, point is like I want it to be like I know I can trust these players to go out here and you feel me. These boys or these girls, they gonna go out here and work and they wanna. You feel me? They really want to be like that. They want to be like that. They want us to do good. They want to see our names on the courts. They want to see stuff like that. I just want to stop real quick and say I'm glad they bringing back the 2K16 parks, man. But hey, I need everybody locked in. So again, if that's a little too much pressure for you, I understand. But one thing I'm not going to do is settle. So if you decide that you want to join the Pro-Am team, the crew, just hit me. Invites will be sent. Um, that's obviously for my fellas. Anybody that you know that's from the YouTube channel and you feel like you rock with your boy and you want to be a part of it, you can still hit me. We'll figure out how we can, you know what I mean? I have a whole scheme set up for how I want to do as far as like a tryout type situation. If you don't want to go through that, you don't have to. It is what it is. But nonetheless, I'm locked in. So everybody rocking with me gonna have to be locked in. All right. Point blank period. Now that I got that out the way, let's get into what 2K actually brought to the table, man. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Like I broke it down to like what I felt like was, clearly important. Clearly you can pause the video, go back, and actually it's on 2K's thing or whatever. So this is the cruise I was talking about. Like you can there's like levels. Obviously, there's like a rep system. You get rewards for based off how you play. There's weekly rewards. There's like you see, we got cap breakers. There's tier two. Batch plus ones and stuff like that, plus twos. There's Gatorade boosts. We obviously get rep. There's just more ways to play the game. Not necessarily ways to play the game, but it's just like it's a way to rep your team and play the game and be rewarded for it. So it's just not a pointless way of doing it. I'm with that. So I want us to look good. Um, that includes, like how we fit it out there. So if you got some, you feel me? If you want us to wear a certain, you feel me? Yeah, just drop a little Easter egg and I got you. But for the main part, I'm focused on dubs, man. We gotta lock in. We gotta work out. You see, they got other challenges that these are. I'm pretty sure these are the lifetime challenges. Stuff you don't lose. Um, they're forever. I'm not gonna stay on that too much. Definitely not gonna stay on leaderboards too much. Leaderboards is just that. If you're the best player that day, You locked in and you got it. Now, this is what I'm really, really serious about. As we see, Pro-Am got, you feel me? They actually got a tournament now. So, with that being said, we gotta lock in. They do it for threes and fives, and they're gonna do it twice a season, bro. They're gonna be on Saturdays and Sundays, and like, you feel me? Like, all we gotta do is play 10 games as a team. You know, win. I mean, they don't necessarily have to win. Is not what's said, but win. We gotta have good performances, bro. If we want to qualify for these tournaments, which I do, we don't have to win. We just need to get into it and get that experience, get our name out there. You feel me? Put our foot down. But you know, there's a top five, a top 10, and top 100. I want to be top 100, so I need y'all boys to lock in with me. They got Street Kings on here. That's pretty much street ball. I told you last year that was the best place to go to get your badges, get some quick VC. I feel like it's gonna be the same this year. Not gonna stay on that too much, but it is a co-op mode. You can still do it with your friends, so you ain't gotta say you want to do it with the Basquiats. Rest in peace to Basquiat, man. And then lastly, my court is back. You can actually dribble and shit now without the court flipping and turning. You can do drills in here. You can, hey, anybody that's trying to catch lobs, you can practice your lobs in here. Go in there and get your lobs together. Feel me? Because you know the little buttons change and everything. But you completely customize the court. And I know I'm gonna do that. Um, you know, got some friendly scrimmages in there. Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. You know, I ain't putting no Lakers stuff on my wall. But nonetheless, bro, your boy NATO locked in, man. Like I said, merch dropping November 11th. Tap in with your boy. I want to make sure everybody know what's going on. But hey, y'all know how this goes. It's Triple L's. And until next time, see y'all Friday.